What's happening? Of course, you know it's your folk, B-High Radio shout in. Stepping in the building, I got an A-Town boy that's in this thing, killing the streets as we speak. BRS Kash, what's good with it, boss?
Man, what's going on with you?
Man, feeling good, feeling great. Now, Kash, this spend it.
Right.
It's tearing up the streets, man. I mean, you came back with another banger back to back to back. I mean, it's the three-peat. What the hell's happening?
Hey, man, you know, anytime me and Chi link up, you know what I'm saying, we bring that flavor, you know. Yeah. So we got another one.
I mean, talk to me about the chemistry with you and Chi though, man, because, I mean, when I heard the man name at the front of the track, I kind of knew what to expect right then, man. So, I mean, when y'all boys get together and start cooking, what's really good with it?
I mean, he just know, like, that it's a sound, you know what I'm saying? It's a recipe that you want to stick to, so when we in the studio, he know I like the pianos. I'm a bass junkie. I like bass, you know what I'm saying? I like, it's just, I don't know. Yeah. He just know, you know what I'm saying? So when he put it on, I'm like, yo, instantly I came up with like, with the hook right then and there.
I mean, take me back to when that Throat Baby hit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can recall Jay Nix bringing me that song. Right. And I mean, that boy was in the studio saying, this is gonna be the biggest hit of the summer. And I was like, what are you talking about? I ain't heard it before. Yeah. And then it was the biggest hit of the summer.
Oh yeah, for
Talk to me about that Throat Baby going crazy and what that experience was like for you, man.
See, with that one, it was like, it came like right before the pandemic, but it started going crazy in the pandemic. So yeah, the way that happened, I just felt like everybody was just inside the house, you know what I'm saying? Stuck. Once it's online, everybody gonna hear it. So when I came up with that one, I was just really sitting in the car. I had a crazy experience one night. The next day, I'm sitting in the car, and I came up with it. I came up with the song.
I mean, made a nigga singing this thing. Yeah. So now, when that song started to take off, man, how did that change your life? And did you think that was gonna be the one to get you all the way up through there, too?
Nah, I ain't think that was gonna be the one that's gonna get me all the way up through there, because I was really just playing around. Like, I was just playing. So for it to actually do what it did, it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? It changed my life in a major way. I've been writing for years. It ain't got me in the door to do a lot of different things. I got Madden soundtracks, a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Madden soundtracks, I mean, break that down. How did that come about? And then what went through your mind when you was playing Madden and heard your damn self?
Man, I was in Miami at a writing camp when I came up with that one. And when my A&R was like, yeah, man, I got something I gotta play for you. Yeah. I'm like, for sure. And then he told me, and I'm like, Madden? You know what I'm saying? I've been playing the game since I was small.
Come on.
So when they told me everything, I was really excited. I sent the song in ASAP, boom, came back. It was on the game. Now I hit on the game.
Oh my God, it's in the game in this thing. Now, Kash, when you signed up with Interscope, man, and you went major on these folks, what was that like, going from grinding in these streets to hooking up with a juggernaut? Because you know, nothing but the biggest bosses come off of Interscope.
Oh, man. Yeah, for sure. So let me tell you a crazy thing. So I practice the laws of attraction, right?
I'm with you.
So back when I was in, I forgot what grade I was in, I had made a fake contract. You know what I'm saying? Fake Interscope contract.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I used to have it at school, and I used to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? These folks trying to cut me a deal, but I don't know if I'm going to take it or not. And rewind, you know what I'm saying? Some years later, I actually signed to Interscope. And I wanted to sign to Interscope because my ex-girlfriend was signed to Interscope. Yeah. So it was just a full circle thing.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean?
When the cash came in, Kash, what was that like for you with the money coming in for what you love to do?
I mean, you know, we've been getting money, but it's just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And you can play a little bit more.
Yeah.
So
when you think about COVID, man, and surviving all of that time, man, what was that like too? Because I know Throat Baby was about to go crazy. I know you had shows and everything lined up. What were you doing during the COVID downtime, boss?
During the COVID downtime, we were still moving. It was really like some underground type stuff. I was moving around. I was still doing shows the whole time.
My God.
Like it was like some secret society stuff. Like I was still moving.
Break that down to me, man. You over there in the speakeasy going crazy.
Basically, that's basically what it was. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like people were still doing parties, but they couldn't really like promote it like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like under the table, like, but we was still, you know, we still going crazy.
You weren't stressed out during that time though, Kash, with all these folks passing out all over the place?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was, but you know what I'm saying, people wanted to see me, so it's like I'm gonna pop up, and I know people got tired of being in the house. I stayed in the house for probably like a month and a half, but after that month and a half, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, we gotta get back to work.
Exactly.
So
creative process, man. When you going in that studio and it's time for you to jam, how you coming up with these hits, man?
Honestly, most of the time, I actually have stuff wrote before I get to the studio. I like to go to the studio, put down a couple ideas, then I go back to the house, and I like to lock myself in the bathroom. The bathroom is like my happy space. You feel what I'm saying? So I go in there, put my headphones in, and just, you know what I'm saying, vibe out.
Yeah.
Like my homeboy, I used to be at my homeboy house all the time, which is my manager, and he's like, bro, shut up. Like, I'd be in the bathroom, but I can't hear how loud I am because I got my headphones in.
Yes, sir.
So
Cash
that's my
out,
process.
man. Another banger, though. Talk to me about that one right there.
Cash out. Shout out to Lotto. Shout out to Zach on the track, Baby Breezy. They produced the record. I like fun vibes. You know what I'm saying? I like to get the ladies moving. I love women. You know what I'm saying? So to make them dance, I wanted to get them that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Thought Baby, they danced to it, but it wasn't like the song that I thought that would get people moving. So I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, get people moving. I got a lot of homeboys from New Orleans.
Yeah.
So that kind of bounce vibe, like I like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the South, so you know what I'm saying, it's a Southern thing. So I like that. I like that bounce vibe. So I did that. When I came up with the hook, I hit Lotto. Boom. I'm like, bro, I think you should put a verse on this. She heard it. She sent her verse back ASAP.
My God.
And we locked in.
How has your life changed with now the fame coming in with the music as well? We talked about the money, but the fame that goes along with this. When your name is ringing bells, you're going into places and folks is expecting you.
Right.
What has that been like for you, man?
It been kind of weird to me because I'm a shy person.
Yeah.
So like I'm used to being like behind the scenes, like I said, writing and stuff like that. Yeah. So when it's like eyes on me, like I still feel like butterflies. Yeah. So like I'm still shy. I'm trying to break out of it. But it's weird, but it's a blessing though. It's what I asked for.
I feel that when you think about what you asked for, is this industry everything that you thought it would be, or is it a little bit more wilder than you expected?
I mean, looking from the outside in, you would think it's easy, but it's a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? It's a full-time job. You got to stay consistent. You got to keep working.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, like when you just looking from the inside in, like you just see money and everything else.
And the fame and the money and the hopes.
Yeah, but you don't know the work that you got to put in, you know what I'm saying, actually behind the scenes. But as long as you stay consistent and everything will go your way.
When you speak of that behind the scenes work, man, can you break that down for aspiring artists that want to be BRS Kash in this thing, man?
The behind the scenes work is basically like I've been around people for rappers for years, you know what I'm saying? And it was to the point where I never wanted to like overstep my role. So I stayed behind the scene. Like you go back to a lot of different videos, you'll see me in them. Yeah. But it's just like I wasn't that type of person that try to like put myself in the front. Like I said, I'm shy, but I stayed behind the scenes and I played my role and waited my turn.
Exactly. When it became your turn, man, and then having to hold it down and stay down during that time, what was it that kept you down with the movement? Because there's a lot of artists out here that got good songs, but they never get a chance to blow, and they quit before they even get there, man. So what was the key to you staying down all that time?
The key to me staying down was a strong support system, and I had to do it for a lot of the folks I lost. I lost both of my best friends, you know what I'm saying? And you just gotta keep pushing. I know what they wanted me to do, and it's just like I knew I was gonna do it, so I just stayed down. No matter how hard it got, I kept going.
When you speak of losing both your best friends, how did you lose them, and how did that impact you, man?
My first best friend Zoop, he died in 2015. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Some folks close to him tied him up, shot him in the head. You know what I mean? And we were supposed to go to church that Sunday because I was supposed to be singing at church. Yeah. For Men's Day. Yeah. And like I would talk to him every day. And it's like this particular day, it was one night I was supposed to go to the studio. He wanted me and Casino to go to the studio, but he ain't never answered the phone. So then, you know what I'm saying, that time passed. So Sunday showed up and I looked in the crowd like he wasn't there and I still ain't talked to him. So it was like after church, I had just like sat at the altar and something had just like went over me. And it's just like I knew. Then like the next day, the maintenance man had opened up the spot and they had found him tied up and shot in the head. And then my girl best friend, Derek, she passed away 2019. And she was in a car wreck after work. The time had ended up going back. She had 2 jobs, so she was at her day job. Then she was a body girl at Sweet Lounge at nighttime. So with the time going back, she was just up for a long time and ended up going to sleep, you know what I'm saying, behind the wheel.
What goes through your mind when you think about life being so damn short and fleeting like that, man, when you know that anything can happen that could cause this stuff to come to an end?
It's just with me, like I practice laws of attraction, you know what I'm saying? You put what you put into the universe, what you want to receive, and I just live every day like it's my last. Like you never know when it's your time unless you like a psychic or something like that. So I just try to like treat people how I want to be treated and just keep it moving.
I saw you parading around town with 100 plaques in this thing too. So when you say that, I know that you mean that. When you touched down with the plaques, how did that make you feel being able to show that love back to all the folks that showed that love to you?
Man, it was like a blessing because a plaque is like an award to me. You know, I ain't got no Grammy, award. So it's like a hood award to me. Like it's something I can see.
That's the real deal, fool.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's something that I can see. Yeah. So it was just like I wanted everybody to be as happy as I was.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard. Yeah. Man, you the greatest nigga ever born in this thing.
I try.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So now moving forward, man, what do you got coming up next? What you working on in this thing, Kash?
Oh man, I got a lot of stuff finna get ready to drop. I'm finna shoot the video for the next single. And we just finna keep releasing, keep dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Albums or mixtapes on the way?
I don't know, probably both. I got so many songs in the vault. You know what I'm saying? I keep producing, keep working. So,
what artists are you planning on collaborating with, or have you already collaborated with that we need to know about?
Man, I'm trying to collab with. Man, it's a couple folks. I know on my top list. I know that boy Chris Brown is definitely on the. The boy Chris Breeze is definitely on the top of the list, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the baby.
Come on now.
We got that one going in.
Come on now.
Hopefully we get another one in. But I mean, it's just a lot of artists. Drake.
Of course. So now, when you look back over your life, man, and you look into the future, did you believe that you would be here? And does it seem like it happened like that? All of that time you spent trying to get here to where you at now?
Nah, I don't feel like it happened like that.
Okay.
It took a long 10 years. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work just, you know what I'm saying, being put in.
Lil Wayne remixing Throat Baby, man.
Ah, man.
Lil Wayne remixing Throat Baby.
That right there. When I was on the plane, I don't know where I was on the way to, but I ended up seeing it drop. And I'm like, oh, they're hard. But it was crazy because I'm like, dang, brother dropped he done remixed it before I dropped the remix. I said, bro, move fast.
I mean, did you grow up listening to Wayne?
Oh yeah, no ceiling.
So what went through your mind when you heard the man done remixed your song before you could even remix the thing?
I'm like, a legend that remixed my song. So I know I'm finna be a legend. You know what I mean? I know I'm going down in history. I know I had an impact on the world. Whether people want to say that or not, I already know. I know I did.
Come on. The bottom line is, that's what the plaque is for.
Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? The numbers let folks know what's real and what's happening. So when you're doing numbers, it just is what it is, either way it goes.
Right.
So talk to me about the RIA certifications, man. When you looked up and you started achieving those goals and those plaques started coming in, how did that make you feel?
Man, it made me feel good. The first thing I did was call my mama.
Come on.
Cause I got to get her one for her house put on the wall. Now. So it's just like, with all of that, it's dreams come true. You know what I mean? Like to be RIA certified is just like that's a dream come true because a lot of people got good songs but don't have them plaques to go with it. You know what I'm saying?
When you talk about making your dreams come true, what did it take to make yours come true, man? Because so many folks die with them dreams in their chest, Kash.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you just got to stay at it.
Yeah.
You got to keep chasing. Don't stop. Don't give up no matter what it is. A lot of people, problem is like they'll let one thing deter them from what their dream is. But with me, like I stayed at it no matter how hard my life got, no matter what I was going through, I just stayed at it.
Yeah.
And put myself around the right people.
How do you stay motivated once you got Interscope on your team, you got your deal, you got everything rolling like you wanted to roll? Were there ever any times between that hit single going crazy and until now that you were like, hey man, this is getting a little crazy and a little bit overwhelming for me?
Oh yeah, but at times like that, sometimes you just gotta sit and take a break, meditate, and get yourself back together and realize what you in it for.
Come
you
on,
know what I'm saying? It's either you gonna continue to live this life that you just made, or you gonna stop and go back regular. You know what I mean?
What you in it for though, Kash?
I'm in it to win it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm in it for. I'm in it so you know what I'm saying? So my family and everybody around me can have a better life.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
That's right.
It's just like if I do good, I can help everybody else around me to do better.
Big old facts. Lastly, Kash, how can these folks contact you? And is there anything you need to get off your chest, my dog?
Nah, just new singles is on the way. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk back. Don't tell nobody. Let me in. You know what I mean? New singles on the way. We finna shoot the videos. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on all social media platforms. BRS Kash. BRS Kash. BRS Kash, man.
Kash! My dog, appreciate you coming through this thing, boy.
I appreciate you,
Wish
my boy.
nothing but the best and much success.
For
Be
sure.
High Radio, shout it. BRS Kash. Holla at y'all in a minute, man. We gone.